Good evening. What a beautiful evening it is. I tell you what, the day started out so lovely. And I tell you what, it's a joy to be able to feel uh, the evening come in. The temperatures here are absolutely beautiful. It's less hot than it has been. And
Yes.
I'm absolutely enjoying the weather. I'm Yolanda Hinton. I'm host of FYI Morning Show Live, but also FYI After Dark. I am so glad to be here. I have a fabulous guest for you all this evening. I first want to welcome Facebook Live, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Look, make sure you all like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. As a matter of fact, you can go over to YouTube at Cristo Records One, Cristo Records One, and you can go to the newest channel on the platform, and that's FYI Radio Show. Host Yolanda Hinton. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, follow me, and I promise I will follow you back. Also want to mention our sponsors real quick. Look, we got Father's Day coming up, and we have a great sponsor. It's Beard Gods, www.beardgods.com. That's Beadgodz. Let me spell that again, Beardgodz. Go over there. You got so many great products for dad, for your baby daddy, for your boo, whoever. Get over there and get some of those great products there for your beard, for your husband's hair, grooming, all kind of grooming products, vitamins, so many things that you all should get your hands on for your loved ones. Also, don't forget, go to bulvicacademy.com, Bulvic. Great things over there for the family, for the schools, for students. It's an anti-bullying initiative, and it has books. Bullying is right underneath your nose. The Diary of a Former Bully. The game Bulvic, which not only can you get it on the .com, but you can also get it on Google Play, and you can also get it, you can download it there and on iTunes as well. Tell them that you heard about us over here at FYI After Dark, and you would love to, just enjoy some of the products and things that they have. In the meantime, again, this is FYI After Dark. I know it's not dark, but usually, look, when the fall and winter comes, it's dark. But we just continue to keep it going throughout the year. And I'm so glad to be able to be here. I have a very special guest. Her name is Stephanie Speller. She's founder of 757 Planner Squad, a local planner meetup group, and the founder and organizer of, I think you pronounce it, Virginia Planner Conference?
COVA.
COVA.
Yes.
And I'll tell you what, I want to just say thank you for being on, Stephanie, with me. But I am so interested in hearing about this particular group. And 'cause I think I've heard some things in the atmosphere, but I really wanted to get you on to tell us exactly what it is. How are you doing this evening?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing good. Tell us first a little bit about yourself as far as where you're from, and then we're going to talk about, you as a founder, and also the conference that you also have for our community.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, my name is Stephanie Speller. I'm from Virginia Beach, Virginia. I currently reside in Virginia Beach, originally from Hampton. I'm a newlywed. I have almost 20 years of experience in marketing, design, and admin. Currently working in commercial real estate, doing marketing and admin support, but the planner and journaling community is kind of like my outlet outside of my 9 to 5. So
Yes. Tell us the purpose and mission of the 757 Planner Meetup Group.
So I initially started it as a Facebook group back in December of, I believe, 2021, just kind of have like an online community of people in the 757 who love planners and journals and stationery. Then in June of 2022, I decided to host my first in-person meetup. Wow. So I just set up an event at one of the local libraries, had about maybe 5, 6 people come and attend. And ever since then, the Facebook group just continued to grow, and we started to have monthly meetups from there.
Are you a people's person? Because I can't imagine doing this and not being able to really like being around and gathering around people.
I'm actually very much an introvert.
Really?
So, but I mean, I definitely have learned a lot and stepped out of my comfort zone since starting this group. I was able to just meet a lot more people, be a lot more social. And a lot of people in the planner community are also introverted as well. So we kind of share some of those same similar characteristics, I guess. So
Yes. So tell us a little bit more. You said you first started Facebook, and then you decided to just keep it going. And what were some of the responses? Were people, really into it at first? Were they curious? Did they, what were some of the things that they
yeah,
were saying?
a lot of people were really happy to see a group here locally because it was like, oh my gosh, I was looking for a group like this because maybe none of their, people in their personal friend group were into planners like they were. So they were kind of looking for that community that they could connect with. So I was just happy to be one of the first in the area that's still, growing and thriving. We have a little over 100 members in our Facebook group right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why do you think it grew so well? What were you doing right?
It started with the private Facebook group, and then from there, I decided to branch off into Instagram. So on Instagram, it really definitely grew more traction, and people from Instagram were led to the Facebook group from there.
Oh man, do you foresee it growing beyond the 100?
I do. I do.
I think that's marvelous to have that vision. I mean, was that in your vision when you first, when it was first birthed in you? Did you say, look, I see the masses?
I didn't really have very many expectations. I just remember having like 25 members
Yeah.
and to see it, where it is today now. I mean, it's definitely something to think about for sure.
Is it hard to manage, when you come together and you come together with people that you don't know? Um, I'm sure you have people that you work with or your team, you have your, uh, people that come in and do things.
Hmm.
You have probably a group of people that you work with. But is it hard to manage people? You got different personalities, characters,
Hmm.
the good, the bad, the ugly. How is it when it comes to gathering and dealing with so many different personalities?
It hasn't really been that difficult. I mean, everyone has been very respectful, very friendly and welcoming. I can't say anything bad about it. Everyone's been awesome.
Wow. I think that's absolutely marvelous. You also have a conference, which I thought was wonderful. Does this go hand in hand, or is this a whole different entity? Cova Plan a conference? Is it all that goes hand in hand, of course, or not?
It kind of goes hand in hand. I like to call the 757 Planner Squad the host of the Planner Conference.
Yes.
So planner conferences just in general have been around for, I'd say, close to 10 years.
Wow.
I've been to other conferences, but we just didn't have anything here in the local area.
Yes.
So from me going to other conferences, and already starting the Facebook group, I was like, why not just start my own conference here? I've already got, the following with the Facebook group.
Yes.
So I just decided to, use my marketing background to start another
Wow.
social media channel for the conference. And once I made that first Instagram post, like save the date for the 2025, I just like, got so many likes and comments, and they were just like so excited that a conference was coming here to the 757. So
Oh, wow. So who can be a part of your group? Is it, you know, do you have a certain type of people that you would like to join? Is it open to everybody, the public? What do you have to go through to be a part of the plan, of 757 plan?
well, most of the members do live here in the 757. We do have a few that request to be added. They might live in like Richmond or Northern Virginia, but for the most part, everyone in the group lives here.
Oh,
And they
my.
all have like the same, interest in planners and journals.
Yeah.
It's predominantly women, but there are guys out there who love planners as well. So they're definitely welcome
Oh,
to
that
join.
is great. Okay, so you just have to be able to what? Be a creative person or just interested. And do you all go through, vetting people at all?
And a little bit. I mean, I do, look at the profiles of people who request to join just for, safety purposes, because we do meet in person for meetups. So I just want to make sure that those who are joining are actually, interested in planners and it's not just, random people. So,
Yes, yes.
yeah, I definitely vet them for sure.
Oh, wow. So when you talk about 757 planner,
Mhm.
you're talking about actually networking, right? Networking. What other things?
Um,
Journaling.
Journaling. There's also something called junk journaling, where it's kind of like scrapbooking or memory keeping, which is a little bit different than planning, but we do have some people who junk journal within their planners.
Yes.
And some people really don't use their planners for actually organizing. They just use it as a creative outlet. They just use it to lay down stickers or markers or anything like that. So
Do you all do vision boards and things like that?
we do. We do. We've done
Oh,
two vision board parties, like around January, and we'll do like a vision board
yes.
split in our planners. So that's been fun.
I think that is absolutely fun. So, what would be different from the group as opposed to the conference? What would I expect if I am a part of the group? I've never been to the conference. What would be different, or what would I expect from the conference as a newcomer?
So the conference is an all-day event. For the
What?
first year,
Very
yes.
good.
For the first year, it was a one-day event, but for the second year, I decided to do a two-day, with the first day being like a welcome mixer, just so you can kind of network and get to know the other attendees before the actual conference. And then for the actual conference day, we have vendors, we have swag, we have speakers. This year,
Oh,
I'm providing lunch, so you don't have to worry about for lunch. It's just a lot of fun. We do games, giveaways. It's a good time.
good time. And so, is it hard to market it? Is it easy? I know social media has to play a big part in you getting the word out. You
It
use
does.
you
It
do
does.
you use it absolutely as a tool to really reach out to people.
Yes.
That is really good. I did not have a clue on what to expect, but I felt like it would be something really, really interesting, and
Mhm.
also inspirational. Um, as far as the inspirational part, your speakers, do they come as motivators? Tell me about those that you choose to come in to speak to your group.
They do. So I usually put out a call for speakers on our social media channels. So anyone who's interested in applying, they apply through the link that we post. A lot of them are other small business owners within the planner community. They've also been influencers or just other planners who've attended other conferences and they just want an opportunity to maybe speak for the first time and kind of grow their speaking portfolio in a sense.
Oh,
So we have a whole mix of people.
very good. Who's involved? Who's your team? You got to have a team. You're doing all this. I know it can't be all by yourself.
Well, for the most part, I'm the team, but I do
Really?
have people from my planner group who do volunteer to
Okay.
help with some of the event prep, and they help the day of as well. So,
Okay. How far in advance do you plan a conference like that?
let's see. I think I probably started maybe 6 to 7 months out in
That's
advance.
good. Absolutely. And things fall in place pretty decent, pretty good. Do you have it down to a science? That's what I'm asking.
I think it's still a work in progress. Every year, I kind of streamline my process a little bit better. So every year, I'm learning something new. I'm learning what works, what doesn't work. So every year, it's different.
Oh, wow, 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 wow. You balance it. Sound like you're balancing things pretty good. How do you, I know you mentioned you had your husband, so you have a family. How do you kind of balance all this?
It can be a challenge. I do work a 9 to 5, so I do work on the conference planning outside of my job and on the weekends. But I just do a little bit at a time. It's
Yeah.
not a whole bunch of planning just at one time. I just take it little by little. And I do have a marketing and event background from working in the corporate world, so that kind of helps a little bit with
Yes.
the logistics and everything. So.
I think that is absolutely marvelous.
Mhm.
So again, your mission, tell us your mission again. I really want people to get it.
Yes. So for COVID Planner Conference, if you're into planners, journals, stationery, or if you would like to get into it and just don't know really where to start, you can definitely come to COVA. You'll learn a lot. Don't feel bad about coming by yourself because you are going to meet a new friend. I promise you. Um, yeah, so definitely come out.
But I don't know if I know of any other group that's doing this. I mean, is there a lot of competition out there? I mean, this is very creative. I think it's just, I don't know, it makes me feel good just to hear what you all do. Is there a lot of competition for groups like this?
There are other conferences out there. We don't really look at each other as like competition per se,
Mhm.
because they're all held at different times of the year.
Okay.
So you've got, Chicago Planner Conference, which is usually in November. You've got the DC Planner Journal Con, which is usually in April. So there's definitely other events out there, and a lot of people in the planner community go to all of them.
Yes.
So yeah.
I wanted to talk about the vision board again. In your experiences, how spiritual do you think vision boards are? To me, they really represent something that, that really uh, shows me how you can look at a vision or write a vision down, and it is definitely something that can take place right before your very eyes. How do you all get into to the vision board? Do you see it as a spiritual tool?
It can be. I think it's helpful to kind of put things more so visually in front of you, like your goals and your dreams. It kind of makes it more real in a sense.
Mhm.
Just be able to see it, on paper.
Okay. What about as far as the planner part of what you do? Do you meet people that are not necessarily planners that become great planners, or journalists, or writers, or what kind of growth do you see through having your conferences and your group? What do you see from those that follow you?
I do. I do see growth. Actually, one of the speakers that's going to be at our event for this year is going to be doing a session about how to do a reset when the planner that you're using isn't necessarily working. So you can just kind of evaluate, what your personal needs are for what's going on in your life and how you can make your planner work best for you.
Okay, so you do have a conference coming up again. Can you tell us when, where, who can come, and just tell us all the details about the conference?
Yes, it's June 26th and 27th. It's going to be at the Doubletree by Hilton Hotel in Virginia Beach at 1900 Pavilion Drive.
Yes.
Tickets are on sale through sorry, I want to say January through June 19th, which is this coming Friday. That's when ticket sales will end. So you definitely want to get on that. Go to tickets.covaplannerconference.com. Tickets are limited, so yeah, definitely join us. The 26th will be the welcome mixer, and then the 27th will be the all-day conference.
Oh, 2 days.
Yes.
That is marvelous. Oh my goodness. So throughout the conference, there will be speakers. Will it
Mhm.
be games, food, and
Yes, yes, all of the things. One of our speakers who's doing a session on junk journaling, she'll be doing a giveaway. She has her own set of sponsors for her session, so she's got like some really cool prizes and things like that. We also have an amazing host, Allison the comedian. She is absolutely hilarious.
did you say Alice? Alice?
Allison the comedian.
Allison? Oh my goodness, yes.
Yeah, she hosted our inaugural event last year, so I brought her back for year two. So
Allison Moore. She was on FYI, my show, radio show, a few years back, and I have not seen her. I didn't know if she was in Hollywood or where, but she's right here. She's going to actually be there at the conference.
yes, ma'am. Yes,
That
ma'am.
is amazing. I love that I remember when she started as a comedian, and she's been rolling ever since. Every now and then I do see her
Mhm.
on Facebook, but I haven't seen her that much. But I'm sure she is absolutely doing well.
She is. She is.
Is there somebody you, or folk that you would like to shout out? You know, it's always when we're doing something, there's always folk in the background doing something or making it happen as well. Anybody you want to shout out?
Um, I want to shout out my 757 Planner Squad.
Yay!
And so supportive of me and my endeavors with these events. So definitely shout out to them. Um, yes.
Anything new? What can we expect? Anything new from your squad? Anything that's coming up that's a surprise? You want to break it on FY After Dark? Anything happening
Mm,
that you can share?
I don't know. Nothing I can think of at the moment.
Not at the moment, but look, I really feel as you as a creative person, I think something is coming. How about books? Are you a writer? I can imagine. Not only are you a journal, you know, you journal and things. Is there a book in the making or a book coming up somewhere?
No books. I used to do a lot of writing when I was in high school. I used to actually write poetry,
Hmm.
but I haven't done that in years. But that was something I definitely enjoyed.
Yes. I feel like that's, you know, your group is, it feels like somewhere that I want to be. I love writing. I love planners and things like that. I'm not sure if I write enough in my planner, but I got plenty of them. I know that. Uh, I know I have plenty of them, but it just, I don't know, it kind of thrills me. And it also makes me excited to know that, you know, you're taking the time to really get into, putting down the words that you need to either express yourself
Mhm.
or, to come together with others. Uh, do people fall in love in your group? I can imagine, people are so into what they're doing. Maybe what you call those people that to put folk together.
A matchmaker.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any matches thus far, at least not on the romantic level. But
Yeah,
we do have people in our group who have become really close friends
close
and
friends.
have hung out outside of the planner meetups. So
Okay, that sounds marvelous. I still want to ask more questions about the planner. Um, when you all are in the group, do you encourage, are there certain things that you encourage them to write, or do they have their free will of, hey, just express yourself or plan out your life as you see it? Is there a science to it?
no, no science. When we get together for our meetups, we really don't have like a set agenda. We just bring our planners, our journals, whatever we're working on currently. We bring our supplies, like our stickers, different pens, and we just sit around and
And
plan and
talk?
be creative. Yeah, and talk about
Ooh.
different
Is, is
planner
this, yes.
companies, things we've ordered,
Wow.
different events. So it's just very laid back, very casual.
Is it ever a time when it's shared among others what's written? I mean, does that take place? Like, I can imagine, if say if it was a theme or anything that people, get up in front of one another and kind of express what they've written. Is it that type of journalism? Do you all do that?
Yeah, we've actually done that a lot more so at our vision board meetups.
Yes.
We'll like go around the room and talk about, what we put in our vision board spread and just kind of share that. So that's been
Yeah.
fun.
So I have a young women's achieving success mentoring program,
Hmm.
and I always every year, and I've been doing it for 20 years uh, with the program, always encourage them to journal. And a lot of times when we do journal, it's usually an extension of the book club that we have as well as a part of the program. And there are times when they are very willing to share, their thoughts and, some of the things that they go through. How early do you think our children should start journaling? People should start journaling
I
and planning.
I mean, well, when it comes to journaling, I mean, I know for me personally, I started, I would say, a form of journaling when I was about 9 or 10 years old.
Oh,
I remember one of my aunts giving me my very first diary.
yes. Oh,
And I
very.
would just journal about like my school day. And that's kind of like how I started. It would just be like a few lines, maybe like 5 or 6 lines. And that's kind of where I started. And then I always loved writing stories, like
Mm,
short stories, which can be a form of journaling.
yes.
Um, so yeah, I would say super early, 8, 9, 10 is a good age.
Yes. Especially young men. I also have Young Men Achieving Success program, and this is what I found out about them. I
Mhm.
think even though boys may not express themselves as much as young ladies at time, they are really into reading, and
Mhm.
they are into expression. And I buy journals for them as well. I think it's not a girl thing. I think we should encourage our children to get started as soon as possible. So many things I feel can come from, planning and journaling. How do you feel about that?
I
So
agree.
many things can come out of that, be birthed from it.
I agree, especially for our young men who may not be as, expressive about their emotions and what they're going through. It's definitely important for them to journal as well.
Yeah. Have you ever thought of doing something for the youth? Is that in your mind anytime? I know you got, this to
Mhm.
do, and I'm sure this is a handful along with all the other things that you have to do. But is there ever a time when you do think about what you can bring to the community for young people?
It's not something that I've thought of, but I would definitely be open to it for sure.
Oh, I can see you now with a group. I can't help it, but I do. I'm very excited about this. I just can really see you now, just kind of it's an extension of what you do, but making sure those that are that love this kind of thing, and there are so many that I come across that really would love to uh, write. They have so much on their mind,
Yeah.
or and even when it comes to planning, just like uh, the vision board that we do, we also do it once a year. And they are really into it and they are very creative. We've done treasure chest planners. We've done all kind of planners. They some of them are great artists, and it is just exciting to see people, look into that crystal ball, or just look and see, you know, what I can, that statement I can make in my life, or the things that I can plan and do and keep up with. Because also your planners aren't those things that you daily, aren't they daily things that you keep up with? Is that how that works as well? The planners?
They can be, but there are some people in the planner community who prefer to do it like weekly or maybe monthly, because they may not have enough to really journal about on a daily basis. So I
Yes.
mean, you can pretty much just do whatever works for you. Even if the planner itself has daily pages, you don't
Yeah.
necessarily have to use it in that way.
Yes. I think I would journal more, or uh, plan more, but I always plan up here. I
Right.
mean, I don't know. I don't know why it works for me. I don't know why it works for me, Stephanie, but it really does. I think I can plan just months and months of things in my head. I'm trying to see how it could benefit me to actually maybe do more.
Hmm.
Is a to-do list kind of close to all that to
It
do?
is. It
It's,
is.
okay, because I will do a to-do list, but I'm just saying I haven't really gotten into just putting everything down, because what I do up here kind of works for me, and it can get crowded up there too.
Well, you could definitely do outside of your list. You could do what's called a brain dump. So if you feel like you have like so much going on in your brain at one time, just jot everything down and just do a brain dump just to get everything out.
Ooh. Now, we talked about technology. How does technology play in this? Uh, because now you have things you can speak into and they can, produce your writings and stuff like that. Is that creative enough? Or, people are using AI and stuff like that. Do you think interferes with, really, really being somebody that, takes the time to journal and organize?
I don't think it interferes. I know we do have some who digitally plan
Ah,
using like tablets or iPads versus using paper. So I don't think technology, hinders or takes anything away from that creative process. It's just a different way of doing it.
okay. How much do you journal? I'm curious.
I don't journal as much as I always intend to.
Yeah.
But planning, I would say I probably plan more than I journal.
Okay.
Um, and I do it more so like on a monthly basis, just
Wow.
keeping track of like all my events and appointments and things like that. So
You said you were into real estate as well?
yes, so I work for a commercial real estate company doing marketing and admin support. So I support the retail brokers. I do have my real estate license, but I'm not using it as a
Okay.
broker or agent.
Yes. Yes. And it is, I mean, there's some of it, sometimes does it all click? I mean, you find yourself saying, oh, I got this done and it goes along with my real estate, or came in handy because I, put the work into that or whatever. Does your life kind of like, everything kind of like clicks or blend together?
It does. I would say probably more so with me doing the planner group and the conference. It's kind of clicked with what I aspired to do years ago. So I used to aspire to be a wedding and event planner.
Oh,
And I went and got my certification. I
mm,
started helping friends and family with their events. But then I had a shift. And I also used to do like wedding and event stationery as well.
yes.
But when it came to the wedding industry at that time, it just wasn't something that I wanted to do full time. But I still loved, just doing the event part of it, the logistics and the
Yes.
planning. So with me doing the conference, I feel like now I'm able to kind of give a rebirth to that interest
Absolutely.
and kind of meld it back together. So
I can imagine it's a lot of work, doing the events and special occasions and weddings. Seems
yes,
like it's a lot of work to it. And if you're not organized, I can imagine that it doesn't go too well.
yes, you definitely have to be organized for sure.
Yes. Did you did you foresee, I mean, how did you foresee? You said you wanted to be a planner, a wedding planner.
Mhm.
Was there anything now about it that you wish you could have done it, and you feel like, oh, that I could have really, I could have made a mark in that
Um,
field.
I think everything happened the way it was supposed to.
Ah,
Yeah,
yes,
I do.
yes. I tell you what, I hope that this thing really takes off. Once it takes off, are you ready, Stephanie? Now listen. You said that it started off what? How many people?
In the Facebook group, maybe like 2025. Now we have a little over 100 members.
Are you ready for the 200s and the thousands? Would you be ready for that?
I would, and I would need a lot more help, but I'm
Yes.
ready.
You probably have to hire folks by then. But I mean, it could get to that. Do
Absolutely.
you sit back and think about that, or talk about it, or journal about that?
I do, especially with the conference. I just think about, how it could potentially grow in the future, with a lot more attendance. Um, yeah, I can definitely see that happening.
Wow, that would be marvelous. I remember there was a young lady here in the Hampton Roads area, and she started out with a small circle of ladies in a book club. By the time, I think in a matter of a couple of years, Stephanie, her book club was so big, she was having her book clubs at conferences. There's so many women, so many, and
Mm,
men too. Uh, but the capacity, it had gotten so big. I think she got overwhelmed, and the next thing you know, it was something that she actually just dropped. But it
mm,
could, suddenly something could just really change and the masses could come. And it's a good thing that you sit back and think about it because you just never know, especially with social media and as especially as interesting as this that you have. I think it's really interesting and I really love it. I can imagine more and more people wanting to be a part of it.
thank you. Thank
I
you very much.
really do. How does your family feel about it? Are they into it? Your husband, is he into it kind of, or he's like, let me see what you're gonna do with it?
No, he is. He's very helpful with the planning and helping me come up with different and new ideas. Um, yeah, he's awesome. My mom, she's very proud of me as well.
Oh, that's very good. Very good. I know you're proud of yourself as well. And do you feel like you have written your vision down and you see it come to pass right in front of your very eyes?
I do, and it also makes me think about a lot of parallels with me and my dad. He's no longer with us, but he co-founded a local truck club,
Yes.
and I remember him and his friend, who was the president of the club. They would do like their annual truck show. It'd be like a truck show weekend where they would have a
Wow.
a truck show. They would get together and have like T-shirts and swag bags. So in a sense, like this conference is like my truck show.
Yeah.
Like a lot of parallels between me and him
Oh,
in that sense. So
do you have the T-shirts and things? Do you have those nice little things that people can take away? 757.
I do actually have some shirts here on the floor
Oh,
behind me.
can we see
That
one?
oh, sure, sure.
Yes,
So these are the
absolutely.
shirts for this
Oh,
year.
how beautiful!
So Coastal Vibes Only is our theme for this year, and then it's got COVA Planner Conference here at the
Oh,
top.
wow. So they will be available at the conference if you become a member, or can you
So
buy
these
them?
were pre-ordered on the website, so
Yes.
they'll be available for pickup at the event.
Oh, that is marvelous. That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Wow. So I can imagine things, like I said, really getting bigger. And you sound like you're ready and able because you've been doing this since what, 2021? Is that correct?
Yes, the group's been around since then, and then 2025 was the first conference.
Conference.
Mhm.
And it will be a yearly thing.
That's the plan. That's the plan.
That'll be good. Tell everybody again how they can get to come to the conference and how they can be a part of your group.
Yes, so you go to tickets.covaplannerconference.com. That's the website. Tickets are still available through this Friday, the 19th. If you'd like to join our Facebook group, just go to facebook.com/757 Planner Squad. It is a private group, but you can just send me a request and I will
Oh,
definitely get it on my end. And then COVA Planner Conference is on Facebook and Instagram. So we're on the two major platforms.
so the conference is coming up real soon then.
Yes, it is.
Times that, is it an early morning thing? Is it, I
So
know
the
it's 2 days.
mixer, yeah, the mixer is on June 26th from 6 to 8 p.m.
Mhm.
So during that time frame, you'll be able to mingle with the other attendees. We'll have appetizers. We have a caricature artist who'll be there.
Oh,
Yes, we're giving away prizes. And then on the 27th, we have the main conference. We'll have vendor fair and registration from 9 to 11. And then 11 to 3 will be the speaker sessions.
what about your vendors? Tell us a little bit about them. Who are they? What can people expect when they
Yeah.
approach?
So we have Plum Soul Studio, which is a sticker company based out of the Maryland area. She will be there in attendance as a vendor and as a sponsor. And the owner, Bernadette, will also be one of the speakers as well.
Wow.
We've got Thoughtful Scribbles, which is another stationery company, actually based here in the 757. We've got Shalita Renee with Love. She does beautiful journals. She'll be there. Um, That's all I can think of off the top of my head. But we have like
Yeah.
maybe 6 or 7 vendors that'll be there.
Very good. Can I join your group? Can I go on Facebook and go there
You
and
sure
I
can.
want to join?
You sure can.
I want to join the group. This is
Yeah.
really interesting. And I really, like I said, I don't know of, I don't think I've run across a group like this, Stephanie. So I'm really excited and interested in actually, hey, being a member and seeing, how I can enhance what I do. I am an author. I've done children's book. I'm working on uh, another book. So I love to write. I
Mhm.
love to plan. I think I'm a great planner and an organizer. And I just would love to be able to be a part of a community that, will just really make me feel as though, hey, you on the right track, girl. You doing you in a part. You're part of a group that really are creative. I can imagine a lot of creative people and just a lot of inspirational things and community going on with your group. I want to say thank you. Give us some last words. What would you tell? We got so many folk up here. Look, over here on TikTok I mean, it's ferocious. It is so many folk. I'll probably later on get a chance to shout them out, but it's just so many folk here. Now, we had a problem, Stephanie, with our Facebook feed, StreamYard. But what
Mhm.
I'll do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take the link and I'll put it on um, the pages that
Okay.
with StreamYard is having a problem at this time, technical difficulty. They just sent me a note, but I will put it up there. You can share it with your friends and everybody. But we
Okay.
have so many people on all our platforms. TikTok is just off the chain over here. And yeah, so I'll make sure that the word gets out. And I want to just say thank you for taking the time to be on the show. And also, thank you so much for doing this and making it such
Absolutely.
a
Thank you
fun
for having
thing.
me.
So we look forward to, being a part of your program. You all out there, listen. Stephanie is going to give you all that information again. Listen very carefully. She will, if she has a Facebook page that you want to give to our viewers and listeners, do that, Stephanie. Any contact information, you can give them that to them now.
Okay. You can follow COVA Planner Conference on Facebook and Instagram, as well as 757 Planner Squad on Facebook and Instagram. And if you want to join us for the conference, you have until this Friday, the 19th, tickets.covaplannerconference.com. I hope to see
Wow.
you.
Again, the location, where is it going to
It's
be?
going to be at the Doubletree by Hilton in Virginia Beach
Oh,
at
very good.
1900 Pavilion Drive.
Very good. Thank you so much. Look, as soon as I get off here, I'm going over there and I'm become a member. Okay.
Yay!
Thank you so much, and you be blessed. And wish you all the success on the conference and
Thank
what
you.
you're
I
doing.
appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Welcome. So you all listen. It is wonderful to be able to support um, those that are in our community. You can support her near or far. You don't have to be just here in Hampton Roads. I'm sure she will welcome you all. Make sure you check her out, Stephanie Speller. She's the founder of 757 Planner Squad. And also, she's having a conference coming up really soon. If you all are writers or planners, organizer, journalists, just stationary enthusiast. She has all kind of things that you all would love. That's in this field that would love to be a part of, and so please support her, and and make sure she can have this conference every year. Make sure it grows so she can go ahead and hire a team, hire a team so she can really be out there big. I really think it's a wonderful, creative way of doing things, and I look forward to being in uh, the membership. I want to say good evening to Sheila Roberts, my buddy, my pal. She's over here on TikTok. We have also, let's see, who else? Living My Best Life is here. Good evening. We have little, let's see, I don't want to mess up names. Uh, uh, Aiden, I think, Aden. I'm not quite sure. I didn't get the rest as it went too fast. Yvette Wimberly, what's going on? Uh, Dylan, hello. Uh, let's see, so many folks. Blue, is that you? Kaysen Barker, hi, how are you? Donna, what's happening? Lakeisha, how are you? Another beautiful lady that's doing great things. She's an author. She's been on the program. Lakeisha A. Johnson, you all check her out also on social media. Everett Hollins, what's going on? Jess underscore T is here. Uh, Jane is here. Oh my God, so many folks. Dimitri, Annette, all you all that are on. It's so many of you all on. Please make sure you all check out Stephanie's page, information Stephanie Speller, and go over to Instagram and look at some of the information. Tasha, what's happening? Scott is here as well. Kenny, hi. Black, let's see, Pixie, I think that's what that is. Um, Man, let's see, Inside the Shade Room. Let's see, invite Inside the Shade Room. They're here. Nacho Gomez, what's going on? So many folks, so many people. Elijah, look, make sure you all say something in the chat. If I don't get a chance to, shout you out right now, if your name and your information or something is in the chat, I can always say, hey, hello, how you doing? And, just welcome you. And also thank you for your support. So many folks. Spider Girl, what's going on? Some of these names are absolutely fun. Wow. Tamika, what is happening? August, hello. Dominique, what's going on? Sugar Brown, let's see. Chocolate Caramel, Glory, I think Glorianne, Jackson is here. Sonia, so many of you guys are on. Again, if StreamYard was not able to pull in our Facebook friends for some reason or another, I will post the link there so you all can get the interview. I see YouTube is up and popping, Instagram is up and popping, but I see where the Facebook page, the fan page, the FYI page has a little notification, and I think something went on. LinkedIn will have it as well, so don't fear. If you are a Facebook friend, we'll post the interview there, and you all get the information, check out Stephanie, and just support. It's always wonderful to have more support and support when people see what you're doing and you're doing great things. You want that support. So look, before I go, I want to just mention Wednesday show. You all make sure that you check me out on FYI Morning Show Live. We want you to be there, and we want you to enjoy our Father's Day program there. I'm hoping that Chris Hinton will be here, one of our sponsors, talking about some of the things that he has for Be It Gods. And but nevertheless, we are going to share a little bit about Father's Day and some of the things that you can get for fathers. As a matter of fact, y'all, look, this segment right here is what not to get your fathers. I don't know if you all know it or not, but sometimes dads, fathers, men are complaining about some of this stuff that you all are getting now. You all, let's step up, when it comes to Mother's Day, talking about, blessing moms. We are blessed. Our children bless us so good. And then when they take us out, folk are wrapped around the restaurants, 2 and 3 times. It is so crowded and packed. Mothers just get blessed so much by their children. We want to kind of treat our fathers a little bit better than what we do. I have men complaining to me, talking about, us buying them the worst gifts in the whole wide world. You all going to the dollar store, getting that old Spice or something that don't make no sense. They're tired of that. They want the spa. They want to go to the day spa. They want the manicures. They want the pedicures. They want the technology. They just want a lot of great gifts. So you all take them out, wine and dine them. Let them know they are loved and appreciated. I know the economy is a little tight right now, but don't sit on Father's Day. Make sure you all really appreciate in some way or another. Even if you have to make something, even if you have to take them out for a picnic or something special, let's show fathers that we appreciate them as well. So that show on Wednesday, we're going to highlight our Father's Day segment, but we're going to talk about the gifts that they get and some of the things that they don't want, okay? And we're going to change that. We're going to make things better. So look, you all be blessed. Make sure Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays you meet us at the morning show. Myself and my special guest, and sometimes my co-host, will be there 9:30 a.m. And FYI After Dark, we have more shows just like this one, and we look forward to you all being a part of the show. So look, I gotta go. There are so many folk that have really. C-Dub, how you doing? C-Dub is here. Wyatt is here. Robert, hi. J-Rock, what's going on? LVN, I think. Love Me. Let's see, is it Love Me? I think that's it, but I'm not quite sure. Mackenzie, hi. I'm going to spell this Jamekha. Mikha. I don't know exactly how to pronounce that. Ernest, what you doing? Elma, how you feeling? Alex, just so many folk here. And I want to thank you for joining me. Thank you for your support. Again, I will put the link out here on the Facebook feed on all those platforms over there on Facebook. And so you all can see the interview or share them with your friends. Be blessed. We want you to have a wonderful, wonderful day. And again, I want to thank my very special guest, Stephanie Speller. And thank you for being on, taking your precious time to see about us. So look, y'all, it's time for me to head on out. We're going to say goodbye to our, first of all, to TikTok. And again, we want to see you all on Wednesday. Make sure you all have a blessed evening. You later too. Oh, wow, we had so many folk here. All right. Hopefully Facebook got to see us. If not, it's going to be later. Everybody else, be blessed. Talk to you soon.